I'm Brian Forbes, and this is Invention, where we take a look at inventions and controversial ideas of our time. Please forgive my appearance. We had an unfortunate mishap in our last episode, but here we are, soldiering on. With us, yet again, because someone else cancelled, is Sir Reginald Bo-Hey No, who has debated creationist scientists in his writing from a rather inventive point of view. Sir Reginald.
Yes, I've written what I like to think of as the first work on unintelligent design.
I see, a refuting of the idea of intelligent design, a creator's hand versus evolution. And where is your evidence of this unintelligent design?
Well, I've found evidence of unintelligence in almost every aspect of my life. For example, men's nipples.
Why?
Or the air-breathing fish unsettling on anyone's dinner table, you know. There it is. Or even, for example, the Korean-built car. I'll say no more.
Well, there's the panda thumb. The thumb, it seems, is a useful adaptation for most creatures, whether you attribute it to creation or evolution.
Yes, and yet I don't see any of them hitchhiking or typing, and yet these pandas still insist on having a thumb. Flightless birds, politicians, pointless. The list goes on, Brian. In fact, I could make a very strong argument for even someone such as myself being a living example, if you will, of unintelligent design.
As could I.
Yes, but I don't think evolution is really trial and error or even a gradual process. I think it's much more of a retaining of mutations that work and a casting off of mutations that don't.
And yet you keep being invited back on our show every week. But to return to the theory you just addressed, you assert that the more successful and worthy an organism is, the longer it can survive and the more children it can leave behind.
Like Kevin Federline. Yes, or K-Fed0, as we refer to him on the evolutionary timeline. Always stopping by the lab, always leaving a big cup of yum, and a whole bunch of them left behind. Good ones. It's all in my book, a collection of useless things that serve no purpose.
Ah, there's the appendix.
And mine is over 200 pages long.
No, your organ.
Brian, I told you don't mention my man junk in public.
The organ in the body?
Not going to happen.
So, Reginald, I'm talking about an internal organ, the appendix, it's vestigial?
Yes.
Functionless degenerate?
Yes, I know what vestigial means.
I'm talking about you useless degenerate moron! With your cockamamie ideas, your half-baked inventions, coming in here with bloody levitating dead bees! My arse! The live bees with stingers!
Yes, well, it's a heated subject. Yes, I've upset you, I apologize. I've looked into sensitive subjects myself in my own life. Like, for example, what's that sixth testicle for?
What?
Yes. Or for example, those voices, the ones that wail and moan all night, in your head. What possible evolutionary purpose could they serve?
You know what the voices say to me in my head at night when I can't sleep? They tell me I need to kill you! To stop your madness, to get you off my show! You drive me crazy! I hate you! Yes. I hate you!
Yes, I understand. Are we still on the air? Are we still running?
Irrefutable evidence of unintelligent design. My Life, an autobiography by Sir Reginald Bo-Hey No. Look for it in bins and recycling containers everywhere.
Yeah. Well, that's all we have time for tonight on Invention. Thank you, and good night.
I must live to reproduce! I must live to reproduce!